Citizens, as first blader and keeper of the MP3 files, it falls to me to announce the coming of the annual Series 18 watch. There is no need to panic. Just follow procedure or a good program guide, and we can all redouble our efforts towards Legopolis.
You've got to fight for what you want, for all that you believe. It's right to fight for what we want, to live the way we please. As long as we have done our best, then no one can do more.
Hello there. Welcome to the Flashing Bloke podcast. I'm Siobhan, and with me, introduce yourself, please.
I'm Dr. Sinister.
Are you? This brings us very neatly to a new segment.
Oh.
What sinister things has Dr. Sinister done in a sinister fashion?
Ooh.
Well?
I've been releasing nude pictures of celebrities.
Oh, not again.
Yeah. Well, my hard drive was full up. So I figured I'd let everyone else store them for me.
That's very good of you, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's what Dr. Sinister has. What sinister things, Dr. Sinister? You can tell we just come up with this. That's what Doctor's. Oh, look, here's the end thingy. Words. And now, from the world's BBC television's Doctor Who, it's Doctor Who. So anyway, the 14th Doctor is a bit lonely, and he's turned up to see his mate Clara. Well, one of them. She's about to go on a date. Unfortunately, he gets a phone call on the electric telephone.
Nothing bad can ever happen from a phone call.
No. And the next thing you know, they're sat somewhere with worms in their hands. I've had nights like that.
Cats.
With cats in my hands. You wonder what this is? This is Coco. I don't know if you can actually see him. Scope does have a tendency to cut off the bottom part of the picture. Look at his little face. So Time Heist. They're basically told, oh, you must go and rob a bank. You have no choice. You must. And there's a female human mutant who can shape change. And a half cyborgy sort of person is augmented. And they both, but the only reason they're doing things they've worked out is because there must be something they really, really want in the vault of Karabraxos Bank, which is a very nasty bank, the best fat bank in the universe, apparently. Galaxy, or the 9 planets, or the 7 planets, or the 7 galaxies. It's very difficult to keep track. Oh, hello, Lily. I now got 2 cats on me. Lovely. I had a problem with this one.
Okay.
I'm really sorry I have a problem with this one.
Go on then.
It was coloured beige.
Beige.
That's what it feels like, the colour beige.
Bland.
Right, so it only livens up when they reach the private vault at the end. So basically Capaldi is allowed to be Capaldi. The rest of the time he's just gloomy, grumpy, a bit snappy, but that's it. As soon as he says titty, then we know, you know, he's back. Oh, well, shut up, shut up. Yes, yes. And he's walking like a praying lotus, praying mantis, whatever. And it just felt humdrum until he came alive, and then it came alive. Unfortunately, to a very similar ending to Hyde last year.
Yeah.
This isn't a bad story by any stretch of the imagination, but compared to what's gone before it this year, it just doesn't hold water. It's a step backwards, I think. Yeah, that's just my view. You know, fair enough, fair story, but could do better. Dr. Sinister, what do you make of it?
Bit of a filler episode.
Mm-hmm.
Took a while to get going.
Mm-hmm.
The first 5 minutes I found very disjointed, which was possibly deliberate, but the initial exposition was rushed, wasn't particularly well handled. I had to suppress a little smirk when they did the slow-mo walk into the bank, a la, you know, Ocean's 11. The two guest characters, I'm talking about the two bank robbers, they were kind of okay. Clara's back to doing bugger all. Keely Hawes,
Wasted.
underused.
Yep.
The monster was very good. I liked the monster. It was obvious that they were trying to do a heist movie on a budget. Didn't really work. I was under the assumption that the reason they weren't using the TARDIS is because the TARDIS was in the vault. But obviously I was wrong. That would have been a nice twist.
The question is, how did the Doctor get in there?
Well,
all the cases and everything.
I don't know, unless Director Karabraxos gave him the ability to do. I don't know. It doesn't.
That wasn't explained.
It doesn't really. I don't really want to think about it because
the teller will feel your guilt.
Exactly. I like that little pun, bank teller. That was quite good. Bit less than impressed with the cyberpunk aspects of the robot guy. He doesn't use Wi-Fi. If that's the best they can do, you know.
Wi-Fi can be hacked.
Well, everything can be hacked, but it was just kind of... It was an inoffensive episode, but I worked out before halfway point that they were there to rescue the monster. That was obvious. I saw that a mile off. I like the idea that it was the Doctor who set himself up, kind of thing, because he hates himself. Quite like that.
As soon as he started saying that, yep, there we go. It's the Doctor.
Yeah, I can empathise with hating yourself.
Sinister, you have minions. That's what they're there for.
Yeah, what, to hate me?
Yes.
Yeah.
To save you all the effort.
It wasn't a... It was an inoffensive episode, but there was nothing particularly...
Didn't jump out and grab you?
No. But to be honest with you, I think we've been a little bit spoilt so far.
I would agree, but I'd still say this one is... beige.
This could have been any Doctor, couldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you were, again, if you were to ask me anything that Clara did, I'm struggling to even remember what. And I watched it again last night. I'm struggling to remember what she did in the episode. She was going on a date.
Was there something to do with hats? Or was that me?
Her face was all coloured in.
Yeah. I do love this running gag.
And she's grown, so she can reach a shelf.
Yes. I like this running gag. He's complete. I'm starting to think that this particular version of the Doctor has Asperger's.
Yeah, I can empathise with that. I just, yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, not bad, just...
Okay.
Yeah. So, now, we await the judgment of Sinister. generous.
You think?
Yes, generous.
I gave it a 6 because there wasn't anything offensive in it. It was just nothing. But they tried, you know.
What?
But since when do solar flares wipe out planets?
Well, it's
I mean, Ark in
in all
space
fairness,
aside,
it does interfere with our stuff.
it interferes, but the actual the sun was.
Oh, perhaps. I mean, you know, flares back in fashion and all that. Perhaps it really went for it.
I mean, I don't know. Never mind.
And that was Doctor Who. So anyway, that was. Hello? Hello?
No.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm the Doctor, and I'm transmitting from the human colony on the planet Novosis, calling for urgent assistance. The colony is about to be attacked by a Thar battle cruiser. Their target is what remains of the Dalek Emperor, the last of the pure Dalek scourge. They will murder every colonist to reach that target. I made the error of trying to persuade the Emperor to surrender. But even at the end, it retained its course as a true Dalek towards extinction! We haven't long left. Up there is a war-stained soldier, and the last of a new breed of human Daleks. But that's a story for another time. If there's another time. But they're up there, and they're already preparing to kill us all. I thought I could defuse the situation, but thanks to my infernal meddling, I've only ensured this destruction. As one war ends, another will begin.
We're a helix. Do you see? That's what I would have thought. Oh, we're back. Good. Well, that was very strange, wasn't it? In fairness, Chris Thompson is a superb Second Doctor impersonator.
Have we been hacked again?
Very probably. Keep telling you not to do that. You need to work out what that evil hand of yours is doing when you're not looking.
Yeah, well, I've got this reserve one on at the moment.
And what's the evil one doing?
I've no idea.
Probably biting the heads off jelly babies.
Probably.
Anyway, yes, that's us for the moment. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
You've got to fight for what you want, for all that you believe. It's right to fight for what we want, to live the way we please. As long as we have done our best, then no one can do more. And life and love and happiness are well worth fighting for. They're well worth fighting for.